So Nikke is finally having its first limited unit reruns, but it's not gonna happen the way you think it is. Coming from the developer's note for December, alongside the Christmas event, they're also gonna be rerunning the limited characters from last year for Rupee Winter Chopper and Anne Miracle Fairy. But the reruns won't happen on separate banners. They're actually going to be embedded on the new banners instead. So, assuming we follow this trend, they're going to release 2 new Christmas units this year, so on those banners, the SSR chances are going to be fudged a little bit. The base chance for an SSR is still going to be 4%, but within that 4%, things are going to change. There will likely be 2 banners for the 2 Christmas units, and on those banners, 2% for the rate up, so a coin flip as usual, a 0.5% for a pilgrim, so that hasn't changed either, but instead of a 1.5% of a standard character, it is now 0.5%, and the remaining 1% will be the chance for one of last year's 2 units to drop, Rupee and Anne. This means they effectively each will have a chance of 0.5% of dropping. I won't be doing guides on last year's units, well, unless you guys want me to, but the general consensus is that Christmas Rupee is not very good. She does have the same gimmick as Tia, where you re-enter stage 1, except she was the first to do it. Anne is used in one-shot teams like Snow White, and it's pretty good in PvP if you care about that. She's got a massive 60-second burst cooldown, so it's not exactly conventional for meta play. This is assuming they don't get buffed, of course, which I guess is a possibility. Now, a couple things with this system. I've seen people argue it both ways whether or not it's good or bad. From what I can gather, this can either work for or against you. Let's start with the positives. If your goal is to just get the rate up, or you don't mind getting any of the 3, then this system is good for you, because you either get the unit you want or you get another limited unit, but it doesn't matter since you lost the coin flip anyways, so you were getting spooked either way. How the system is bad is if you're specifically going for last year's units. This means you will have a 0.5% chance to get the one you want. These are not exactly good odds, and since there's no pity system on the banner themselves, you could get like 5 rupees before an Anne. I would really consider what you want out of the banner, as it is a double-edged sword. Now, a silver lining is that both Rupee and Anne will be added to the mileage shop for 20 gold tickets. So if you don't want to deal with RNG, this is another option. Another thing to keep in mind is that if this is a system they're going with for reruns, then we can expect the first summer events for limited SSRs to also get their return this way. If you're taking a look at tier lists, then Summer Annie's and Helm were the 2 winners from this year's event, so I think a lot of people were going to want a second chance at getting them. Because of this system, I would advise that you start saving your gold tickets just in case this is how they do it. They are considered top tier units, so you might as well start saving early. Anyways, just wanted to bring your attention of this new rerun system. Let me know what you think. I'm most likely gonna try to snag 1 copy of each limited unit and use my tickets for Anne, who is still the only limited character that I'm missing in the game. Anyways, thank you for watching as always, and have fun with the game.